Hello there! Welcome to the Clark Side. I am Clark. Before we begin, please remember to chill hut that like button, subscribe to join the Skeleton Crew, and if you enjoy the content on this channel, check out the links in the description below. It really means a lot to have some support. Thank you so much, and without any further ado, let us delve back into Curse of Strahd. Alright, who wants to recap us on what happened last time?
So we were lost in the forest, and Ash's bird guy was like, test, test, and we followed it. Fought some zomboys and kicked some acid. I mean, those are great oozes. And then fought some of the scarecrow guys and set a lot of shit on fire. And then some guy that was apparently a raven crow thing turns into a human-esque form and's like, hey guys, I got some shit for y'all to do. And here we are.
Here we are. Now, one thing that occurred to me, uh, around the time we were wrapping up, a little after, um, we used a lot of fire in the middle of the forest.
It's not my problem.
Yes, you did. A lot of fire. It is a few trees are on fire.
Okay.
It'll be fine.
So yeah, they're on fire. Stuff's on fire.
It'll be cool. It'll rain eventually, right? This place is always like misty and
Right,
cold
it's
and
always
dreary.
dreary and stuff, overcast.
Yeah, like it could rain at any minute. Anyway, as you stand next to the flaming trees, the gentleman continues to speak to you. If it isn't too much trouble, I believe you would be of great service to us.
And who is this us?
Oh, my apologies. Allow me to introduce myself. My name is Erwin Martikov. I am probably something you have not been familiar with before. You are familiar with werewolves, yes?
Are we? Are there werewolves in Eberron, where we're from?
Yes, there are.
I've heard of them. Thankfully, I've never met one.
I guess I don't know.
Yeah, you don't know much. He says to you, well, as there are werewolves, there are also werebears, were-tigers, but I and my associates and my family are were-ravens. Here in Barovia, we oppose the devil Strahd, and then he turns over and spits. But we have been encountering difficult resistance. Though we have many eyes in the sky with various raven flocks, we cannot be everywhere.
Okay.
If you would do us a favor, we may be able to help shelter you in Valaki. For if you return, the Burgomaster may not see your failure to dispense the Vistani too kindly.
Garrett speaks up and says, well, to be fair, We've only tried once. We haven't yet given up.
And to be fairer, you were set up to fail. Those Vistani and their elves, they are not easily swayed or defeated.
I see.
And surely by now, they will have contacted Strahd and told him of your strange attack against them. My suggestion? Travel a few miles to the south. Look for an old windmill. You were in Barovia, the village Barovia, for a brief while, yes?
Yes.
Did you happen upon an old woman selling pastries?
I don't remember. Did we happen upon such a lady?
I remember stepping into a pie a while ago because they were everywhere.
Wasn't there
Apparently,
a legend about some lady who was trying to give them away or something and was kidnapping kids? Or I'm not sure.
We suspect that that is the case. Though they have no direct ties to Strahd, it would do the land some good, so give them some hope if you could eliminate such a threat. But I would not ask you to do this without some form of payment up front. And he pulls out what looks to be a short sword. And he hands it out to whoever would like to have it.
I'll take it from him.
You unsheath the sword and look it over. It isn't magical, but it is silvered. Just along the edge, you see the glint of the precious metal melded onto the edge. It may be of use to you in your battle.
Is Gare? Can I do a check to see if Gare is aware of the significance of the silver edge in relation to lycanthropes?
Yeah, roll.
Or, what should I roll? Nature?
Yeah, nature. We'll say nature.
Oh boy.
Yeah, you know that lycanthropes do not like silver much at all. And
So Gare, he sees the silvered edge and he says, "Are you trying to imply with this weapon that this woman is a were creature as well?"
no. As far as we are aware, she is not a were creature. But she has shown to have very resilient skin. Our talent with magical weaponry is not great, but even though we despise silver as we are were creatures, it is the only thing we have available, and we make do.
Gare sort of shrugs. You know, he's picking up. He's been sort of picking at this piece of cloth off a scarecrow, just sort of slowly unweaving it. Drops it down, just says, "Well, what's at this windmill to the south?"
The old hag. She said she is indeed seen taking children in exchange for her treats.
So you want us to go free the children, is what I'm understanding.
If there are any children left, yes.
Air stops and thinks for a second and goes, so, old lady is stealing kids, selling pies. Something tells me that there is a connection. That shudders and just goes, okay, yeah, we can. I'm okay with. I'm okay with confronting and.
The place should go by the name Old Bone Grinder, if I am not mistaken.
Sounds lovely. The perfect place to take a prospecting date.
Yes. Do you require any amount of rest? This was indeed a difficult test.
Gare looks around at everyone else. And he sort of shrugs.
If you
Well,
do,
I'm fine, but our casters over there, they might need a minute to rest.
I will alert much of the flock. We will provide you with a perimeter, and you may hide in this clearing. If something attacks, the were-ravens and flocks of other ravens may protect you in this evening. But I doubt any attacks will come unless they are in force. Close to a small army. Alright, so, are you guys gonna take the long rest?
Jake, how are you on spells?
I used both of my wild shapes so I could use a long rest.
Okay.
Yeah, I mean,
Dev?
rest.
I'm completely
fine.
fine, so I can take a couple shifts if everyone else wants to rest.
Yeah, I didn't take a hit.
I mean,
Yeah, I have no wild shape and I used a couple spell slots.
yeah, I mean, all I'd be getting back is my rages, I think. Yeah, I didn't use like either of my slots, but I mean, like, rest is a rest,
Alright, so you begin to rest for the evening, and it's quiet and largely uneventful. You see a perimeter of ravens form kind of like a circle around the trees in this little clearing that you're in. And every couple of hours, they'll a set of them will fly off and another will appear to take its place. And they kind of rotate out like that throughout the evening. Apart from that, you do see the occasional pairs of eyes glimmering in the shadows of the night. Generally, you see these along the pathways and the clearings and whatnot. They stare at you for a few minutes and then kind of run off back from whence they came. The day breaks, and you are all fully rested and ready to roll. Alright, so, are you going straight to Old Bone Grinder, or are you going to go somewhere else before you go? What you want to do?
I should probably head straight for the bone grinder.
Yeah, I'm game for the bone grinder.
That was Matt's nickname in high school.
Yee.
Grinded them bones with his thick cheeks.
I meant both Matts too.
Grinded those bones in my teeth. saber-toothy job. Liked it. That we're heading?
Oh, yes, you are heading to... You actually aren't too far off from it.
Wonderful. Of checks like survival or something to stay on track, or
No, you can get there by following the road, if you so wish, or do you want to explore the forests, perhaps?
um
No.
yeah.
Yeah, let's just go straight to the mill.
To the mill.
You meander around the passageways, the worn roads, and the gloomy paths of Barovia. You are unmolested as you venture towards the mill, Old Bone Grinder.
It's kind of an odd name for a mill.
I have a feeling its name is very literal.
Probably.
So everything goes off without a hitch.
Pretty much.
Good.
So Gare's basically going to take the lead as the resident wild man, outlander, or wanderer, or whatever. He's gonna sort of keep an eye out. I guess we do have a druid as well, so he's more of a Bernie druid than a druid.
Most importantly, we have a grug.
Burn it all. Rip and tear. Luckily, I still have my familiar though, so I won't need to spend a wild shape on that.
That's good.
Alright, Dick Murder.
What do we see as we come up? Or,
Yeah, sorry, one moment. I'm getting a few
Okay.
things adjusted.
okay. Things are gonna go really, really bad.
Things always go really bad. What are you talking about?
The old Svalich Road transitions here from being a winding path through the Balanok Mountains to a lazy trail that hugs the mountainside as it descends into a fog-filled valley. In the heart of the valley, you see a walled town near the shores of a great mountain lake. Its waters dark and still. A branch in the road leads west to a promontory, atop which is perched a dilapidated stone windmill, its warped wooden vanes stripped bare.
This Valaki that we see off in the distance.
Yes, that is Valaki you see off in the distance, as you have traversed back up this way.
Alright. Well, onward to the windmill. Should we perhaps stealth up, maybe send your raven ahead to have a look?
That's an option. You gonna do that, Jake?
Oh, he's muted for a minute. For some reason.
Sorry, I went to get a drink and I muted myself. What's happening?
We made it
we're-
to the outskirts of the windmill. Would you like to send your raven to kind of scout around real quick?
I will do that. Go, Dick Murder. Scout for us.
Alright, your raven flies off, and it perches along what's left of kind of a roof. And it you see it start to caw at another raven that's perched nearby, and then it returns to you and communicates very, very deep senses of apprehension. Like this is dangerous, basically, is what it's sensing. It's what it's implying to you. In its mouth, there's also a small bone.
Can one of us do like a
How small is it?
yeah, like a medicine check or something?
Yeah, medicine
if we know
check would
what
be
it's-
medicine or nature would be perfect.
That's a bone, all right.
Indeed. So
I think it might be a stick. I'm not sure.
Are you sure that's a bone? It looks like a.
Maybe.
Do you want to roll, Jake?
Hey Ash, is this a bone or what? What do you think it is? What do you think it goes to?
You'd be surprised how low my nature rolls are. That's what happens when you have an intelligence of 10.
Well, what about your medicine?
My +2 to it? My medicine's actually a +5, but I just rolled a 17 anyways, so...
You definitely know that this is what's left of a digit of a finger from a child. You guess
that
around...
that one's going to the truth bank.
You guess around...
I'm telling them the truth.
Maybe 5 years old. Real young.
I attempt to, pick, Gare's nose with it.
He'll swat it away and he'll look kind of solemn as his darkest suspicions have more or less been confirmed. And he says, we should pick up on the windmill and look around.
Let's go to the windmill.
Clearly this isn't just a little old lady.
All right, so who wants to be sneaky? Who's gonna do it? Anybody?
Not me. I mean, I can
I
try,
will
but-
try to do the sneaky stuff.
I probably shouldn't.
I being the operative word. That's a good try. That's a good try.
All right. The onion-domed edifice leans forward to one side, as though trying to turn away from the stormy gray sky. You see gray brick walls and dirt-covered windows on the upper floors. A decrepit wooden platform encircles the windmill above a flimsy doorway leading to the building's interior.
Right, so I sort of stay in the shrubbery and the trees, a few meters or a few, maybe a couple dozen feet from the tree line, just to try and stay out of sight as best as possible. Can I see anything? You said the windows are covered in dirt and grime, so, but can I see anything, any movement or any signs of life?
Roll perception.
Come on. That's a lot worse.
Well, you don't hear anything, but you definitely smell something baking, and it smells... Well, you smell something... You can tell that something's being baked, but there's also an awful... like, a scent of decay coming from inside the house as well. Like, it's mixed in there.
Appetizing.
What do you want to do?
Alright, can I see any... What, are there any other ways inside, or is there just the door?
Basically, the door's there, the windows are there, if you want to try entering by the windows. Other than that, doesn't look like much.
Alright, well, Gare, he'll go back to the party. And he'll say, Someone's in there, there's something baking. It smells awful. But the place is dirty and horribly maintained. I can't really see anything inside or hear anything. I couldn't see any other entrances other than the doors and windows. We may just have to bust our way in and possibly.
Well, that sounds like something right up my alley. Let's go knock that door in. Grug cracks his knuckles and starts walking towards the front door.
Alrighty, you... So you're gonna just waltz right in, right? Is that what I'm getting?
Yeah.
It's
You know
what we're
what?
good at.
Gare puts a hand on Grug's shoulder and says, "Wait a second." And he turns to the druid.
I agree
On fire, right?
with Grug. Not Grug, damn it. Yeah, Grug. God damn it. I agree with Grug. Let's go.
Why not try and smoke them out?
You had me at smoke.
I mean, we've already burned down one house. What's another? Give me a torch. Oh, we have ash. Ah.
Alright, so how would you like to begin burning the windmill down?
While they're even discussing using a torch, I just immediately start blasting fire at it.
Alrighty.
Do we have any oil, guys?
Casting Scorching Ray on it. I'm assuming that a building only has an AC of like 10, so... You know?
Okay, so... Yeah, your second ray misses, But the third one
Trying to
does
learn
hit.
something.
You literally missed the broadside of the barn.
Yes. All right. So you're just gonna start.
I'd like to see you blast fire at a windmill.
So as soon as Ash does that, Gare
Do
is
I
just
have
gonna.
surprise round on the windmill for being unsuspecting?
Yes, you
Gonna
do.
catch the windmill by surprise.
Caught the windmill by surprise.
Are you gonna shoot?
I was just chilling, and it's like, oh, why am I on fire?
Are you gonna shoot the windmill some more?
I'm not gonna spend another second level spell slot on it, but I'm gonna just like cast create bonfire right next to it. Let's see it. Let's see it pass a dexterity saving throw.
It fails automatically, and the fire begins to spread. Soon. Oh, what are you gonna do?
Gare's basically, as soon as Ash started casting spirals, Gare's like, okay, I guess we're doing this. So he's gone running up. As he runs up, he pulls out a torch, and he's gonna try and hold it to any part that looks even remotely flammable. Maybe there's like an old bird's nest on a windowsill or something.
There are things like that all over it.
Grug also gets a torch, runs up and lights his torch on the bonfire that's now being created. He just punches through a window and throws it through the window at something that looks flammable.
All right. Well, on the ground floor, you definitely see a bunch of strange things. There's like a cauldron with some goo bubbling in it. Do you aim for that, or let's see, there's like a pile of dirty clothes.
Can I roll to see if I know if that goo might be flammable?
Yeah, roll it.
What do I roll?
Roll Arcana in this instance. You know,
Grug, ever studious alchemist.
You know that is very flammable.
You're gonna like this, Ash, he says as he throws the torch. And starts running away from the building.
Yeah, as soon as as you guys are setting the building on fire, you all kind of back up, and you hear...
Wait. I'm going... Is there only one entrance, or is there more?
It looks... apart from the windows, it looks like there's only one entrance.
Okay, I'm gonna cast Entangle in front of the entrance.
Alright. You cast Entangle, and as the building begins to burn, you start to hear some horrible, horrible screams of terror.
What that sounds like, Grug? Sounds like home.
It sounds like home, except for usually it's more cheering than, well, I mean, when
me.
I do break arms off, that's kind of screams of terror.
Sounds like home. Screaming and all.
You hear an elderly sounding woman cry out, "Grab the children! Grab them! And you see a woman trying to roll a wheelbarrow out full of these pastries, toppling everywhere. And she's booking it. And then soon, two other elderly women follow her that look a lot like her, and they've got a boy and a girl who are about somewhere between 5 and 7. They're real young, and they're just dragging them along.
It's about seeing them.
We forgot about something, guys. We were supposed to save kids that were possibly in the building.
This place was burned down before we got here.
That's what happened. Right.
Are
they like entrapped at all by my entangle that is rough terrain? Because that's pretty bad.
Yeah, they're trying their best to get out of there.
Saving throws, actually.
They do need to make strength saving throws.
Because for all we know, this woman's gonna push the wheelbarrow out and get entangled and can't even move, and the woman with the kids is stuck in the building. So, make a strength saving throw for her, then, because this could be really bad for us. I hope it's bad. Makes for a lot more comedy.
I kind of want us to be anti-heroes this whole game.
Ah,
God.
yeah. So she passes it, but it is still difficult terrain.
Yeah, the first
So
one.
her movement
Yeah,
is halved through it.
she passes and she's like, what? Nah, and she just tries to power through the entanglement, and the other two hags following behind her do likewise.
Jesus.
Yes, they all pass and are able to push through the entanglement, but it takes pretty
So-
much their in. It takes a lot for them to get out of there,
So
dragging the children along with them.
Seeing them dragging the children, Gare is going to just yell with all the ferocity of a mother bear, "Let them go!" And he's gonna run forward, rage, and try to force his way through the entangle and grab the kids.
All right.
You gotta make a strength saving throw too, though.
I know. That's why I'm
You have
raging.
advantage for it.
Okay,
I have
good.
advantage.
Good.
Of course.
You did
of
pass
cour-
it. You did pass
Okay,
it.
thank you.
My DC is 13. You got it.
That would have been funny.
You are lucky we're not one level higher. You would have failed it.
All right. You rush in and you grab these two children in your arms from these
Have they taken
three
any
women.
damage from the fire?
Yes, they have taken some damage from the fire.
Because I can cure the kids up, but you know.
Yeah, the hags have taken a small amount of damage. All right, you grab the kids and you're just bolting out of there with them.
Oh yeah, I run in, I force my way past the entangle, I scoop them up, and I just immediately hop backwards and turn on my heel as I land and just sprint.
The hags look completely stupefied. Two of them are or one of them is more concerned with the fact that her house is on fire. The ones looking at the kids are just kind of they're stunned that someone just popped out of seemingly nowhere, grabbed them, and then ran off. They cry, "Mother, mother, look!" And
Can
she
we
turns
set
around.
The plants on fire that they are in.
Why not?
Please let the vines be
Because
on
it
fire.
doesn't say that they're not flammable.
Yeah, why not? You can set them on fire too. All right, let's. All right, we'll get some initiative going.
All right.
This is actually going to take a map bigger than the one that we had, or the one that we actually had for the build. I'll go ahead and reveal the first floor that you guys just basically burned down.
Ben was like, haha, this is gonna be great. It's gonna be like a multi-layer level dungeon, and they're gonna like crawl through it and have to do all this. We're like, haha, burn it.
Now, just to be sure, because I've just haven't said anything because it wasn't important. Am I supposed to have a map yet? Because
Yeah,
I
same.
just see...
All I have is a black screen.
Me too.
Yeah, I didn't want to say anything until like
maybe we should start to say stuff so we don't all just think the same thing.
That might be
Yeah,
a
I'm
good
not gonna
idea.
say anything. Oh wait, none of us said anything because we all didn't want to say anything.
I thought I was the only one.
Nah,
We're all shy little armadillos.
I want to be a roly-poly. Oh no.
Holy shit, I am calling armadillos roly-polies forever now.
Do you see
Fun
anything?
fact: I can see the left windmill.
Yes, that's
Same.
what it looks like on the outside.
Fun fact: roly-polies are crustaceans.
It's an actual thing called a roly-poly.
Yeah, the actual little roly-poly thing. They're crustaceans.
Oh my god, that's amazing.
Yeah, that would have been the first floor, but we're just going to go to an entirely different map for this.
We can make that do.
Chaotic nature of a group of players just so fun.
Especially when we got one that likes to burn things. That's the best part.
Okay, can you guys see anything on this map?
Nope.
I can see a black screen. Is that's something, right?
Oh dear lord, I'm blind. And that was one hell of a fire you set.
Was. I'm gonna go ahead and roll my initiative. Alright, we've all rolled really well today.
I
I
have.
need to remind you of our nature rolls.
Well, I meant for this initiative, for the important stuff.
Okay.
Maybe we can
Yeah,
ultimately
that's fine.
burn everything down. Apparently, that's going to be our theme. We're like murder hobos, but instead of being murder hobos, we're arson hobos.
As would say arson hobos. But we
I guess-
saved the children. It's okay. Our karma is neutral.
We're just a little chaotic. It's fire.
There's just a little toasty. You're so good. You're so good.
As soon as I told Ash to set the place on fire, and he immediately did it, I'm like, oh wait, there are kids in there maybe.
Greg was like, "Oh yeah, let's
Nope.
burn it," and then there's like, "Oh wait."
You don't tell the Bernie guy to not burn
things.
stuff.
Right, right.
Like, you told me to burn something, and I was like, ooh, burn? My flame spirit's gone, but it only lasts an hour.
Well, yeah, but you haven't used your wild shape, so you can do that again if you want.
I am not going to do that again just yet. Abandon all delusions of your control, Ben. For I am the burn druid. I am totally gonna summon my flame spirit on my first turn, by the way, you were right.
All right, good grief. Like, all right, let's see.
Good lord, guys! I rolled low and you guys are fucking nuts! Is that 321s total, though?
It is.
All right, so what's the dexterity on you guys who got 21s?
Mine is +1.
So,
My
why did you
modifier
give
is
me
+2.
4 flame spirits, Ben?
Whoops, I don't know.
Delete those 3 that are right next to each other. I'll just move over the one with its health bar if I need it. Excellent.
My dex mod is +1.
Mine is +2.
All right, Gare, we'll say that this is your surprise round. You set stuff on fire. You've leapt up, dashed back down. You've got the kids. Grug, what are you gonna do?
I was going to run up and set the entanglement stuff on fire. If that's a thing we can do.
All right, how are you gonna do that? What do you want to do?
I have a torch, and I'm just gonna run up to it and throw it in the middle.
Yeah, you don't even have to run up to it all that far. You can just chuck it.
Well, I just chuck it into the middle of it.
The entanglement is now on fire. They will take, let's say, we'll say
Fire damage.
a D10 fire damage.
Oh.
Ash is in tears right now in joy. So Gare did save the kids, right? Very important.
Yeah,
Yes, you
Gary
did.
get the kids.
Yep, Gare has the kids. I should probably put them down there.
Oh, and I guess I still have that silver sword. As you said, it's a silver short sword.
Yeah, I
Yes, you
believe
do. It is a silvered short sword.
I'm gonna add it to my.
But I add the kids to my inventory.
Improvised weapon.
I can do that. I have Tavern Brawler.
I'm gonna beat a motherfucker with another motherfucker.
All right, Aldwin, what do you want to do?
Oh, it's my turn. I'm sorry. I'm going to summon my Force Ballista. And with bonus action, we'll make it.
It should be, each time you summon it, it should be at like full health, right?
Yeah, I guess. I forgot. There we go. I'm just gonna have it aim straight at this one.
Alrighty. You blast her backwards.
That will have to be the end of my turn.
Alright, Ash, what are you gonna do?
Is it even questionable? I'm burning him.
Alright, roll it.
I'm gonna just summon my flame spirit right here. Actually, you know what? Hold on a second. Hold on, just a tick.
No, you hold on a tick.
Fuck you, piece of shit. Stupid ass bitch.
Only if you ask nicely.
Alright, I'm gonna summon it right here, because then these two take damage from the fire explosion. Kaboom. As the kids say. They need to make a... Hold on. I think it's dexterity save yet, which they both just fucking passed. Those shit heels.
As
They
the
take
kids
no
say.
I'm not even gonna roll it then. Otherwise, yeah, it's just gonna attack him. It's gonna fly 20 feet up in the air first, though.
Alrighty.
And it's gonna go pew. Nice, I missed. Everything's coming
Yeah,
up Millhouse.
it does miss.
That's it, by the way, I'm done.
Alright. These hags look infuriated. They scream, "You'll pay for this!" And she looks at her Morgantha, looks at her daughters and says, "Shock them." And they all start to move forward. Aldwin and Ash, make a dexterity saving throw because you're getting lightning bolt cast at you.
Oh shit. Does that include me? Or does that include my turret
No, it does not.
thing? Okay. Oh, is that magic?
Yes, it is magic. All right, Ash. Ash, you take half damage.
Oh wait, it's Dex.
I dab away from it.
Oh boy.
Ooh, Aldwin, you take the full damage.
Oh hey, guess who's got 3 health left?
Nice.
Guess who can't see
Who
who's typing
is it?
because his backlight went out. Oh, it's
Who is it?
me.
Which
It's
one?
me.
Oh fuck.
Yeah,
Oh no!
I'm gonna be eating some ointment next turn if I don't die. Please stop trying to kill me.
Yeah, the other hag is going to go for Grug and Gare. Make a dexterity saving throw, you two.
Okay.
Well, that sucks.
Alright, Gare, you pass. Hey, Gare. Oh, well, not that it matters now. Don't you have advantage on dexterity saves you can see coming?
Oh yes, that's right. Because of danger sense.
Yeah,
Yes.
but you rolled high enough to pass anyway. So you take half damage.
I take quarter damage. It's bear totem. So I take 8 or 9.
It's 17 divided by 2, so 8, because it rounds down.
Yep.
8 damage. You would take the full force of a lightning blast, and you're like, eat shit, fucker. I don't give a damn.
I really wish that had been intelligence, wisdom, or charisma. I could have actually had advantage on it.
Alright, Gare, you're getting hit with another lightning bolt, and so are you, Aldwin.
Yes, come on, hit me for 40 so I instantly die.
That's a bad idea.
That's more than I have max health.
Wait, how much? What's your max HP?
24.
What's your current HP?
3.
Yeah, he's dead.
Oh.
Oh wait, roll your save, Dev.
Yeah,
quick.
roll your dexterity save.
Please roll your save.
Ooh.
You
What's the-
actually passed. The DC's 15.
Ooh,
Yeah,
Dev.
but I still took like fucking. What is that?
14.
Yeah.
You're not straight up dead. That's like the only important part, right?
Just unconscious.
Yep, they are unconscious.
I'm getting some PTSD here right now. Just a little bit.
Boy. Whose idea was it to go adventuring without the cleric?
Alright,
Hey,
alright, Gare.
Right.
Alright,
Garrett's gonna set the kids down. He's gonna look at them. Do you know your way to town?
they
He's, like,
both
huffing.
they both nod.
And he just pulls out his maul, points, and he yells, "Run!" And he turns, and he's going to run at this old withered bitch.
Alrighty.
Yeah. Do I still have an action to attack her, or
Oh, totally, you're good.
would I also have the ability to bonus action curse her, or would like talking to the kids be my bonus action? Or
No. Yeah, you're fine. You got just talking to the kids like that is a free action. You still have your Hexblade's curse you can place on her. No problem at all.
yeah, he's gonna curse her. Gonna come running up, pointing at her with the maul, and the the bear tooth totem, carved totem in his pocket is gonna glow, and he yells at her as he runs at her with his maul. I shall claim you. And he's going to do an attack. Yeah, he's gonna reckless attack her.
All right, crits on 19 through 20. Roll it. Some people not taking an opportunity attack, but sometimes taking an opportunity attack and running away isn't so bad.
I think we should probably flee this fight, like we did the last one.
Yeah, apparently we're gonna have to do that with like every fight. You know, they did say several times that Curse of Strahd's really fucking hard.
Alright, well, that's it for Gare.
All right, Greg, what are you gonna do?
How damaged do these hags even look?
They don't look that damaged at all. And they've taken fire damage. Then they don't look all that scuffed up.
I'm thinking that I should grab Aldwin and we should run. What do you think? Because it's 3 hags against 3 of us. I have 6 HP left.
I'm not opposed to this idea.
Maybe use your second wind and bolt. Yeah, that's not a terrible idea.
Aldwin's not just outright dead, right?
No, he's
No,
just
I'm not
unconscious.
Just
I was almost dead.
Yeah, I'm gonna do that then.
We got the kids. We got the. That's
Right.
what's important.
Let's see. Can I do? Let's see. A second wind is just an action. No, it's a bonus action.
Yeah, second wind's a bonus action. It's fantastic.
Yeah, I'll use a bonus action to do that. So I get 9 HP.
Oh, you might not have updated that. You're level 4, aren't you?
I am.
Did you roll a 6?
I did.
Well, you're 4th level fighter, so you get 4. So you get 10 hit points.
Oh. 10 hit points. Excuse me.
Well, I mean, you might need every single one of them.
I mean, you're right. You're right.
You right?
And then yeah, I pick up Aldwin and I start running.
Yeah, he's a gnome, so he's real light. You just snatch him right up, like no effort at all. Do you want to like dash?
I have an 18 strength.
Are you good?
I literally weigh 40 pounds.
Oh yeah, no, yeah, I dash.
All right, so you're
Get as
dashing.
far as I can.
You're bolting. All right.
Grug could probably bicep curl him.
Dude, I could bicep curl him.
All right, Aldwin, make a death saving throw.
Hey.
All right, you're not getting worse. Ash, what would you like to do?
I mean, I'm gonna run, but I'm gonna like keep telling my fucking flame spirit to fight him.
Alrighty, roll for Flame Spirit.
Shoo!
So who's taking the hit?
This one right here.
Alrighty, you peg her with the fire.
And I'm gonna dash. I want to keep blasting fire, but curse these strong enemies, making it so I can't burn him. My hopes have been
Alrighty.
dashed.
Okay, so dashed. Alright. Okay. Morgantha looks to you and begins to cast a spell at you, Gare. Make a wisdom saving throw.
I don't have advantage on that one. I'm raging. I don't, do I? No. No, I don't.
As you're full of rage, your body suddenly freezes, and you are frozen in place with hold person.
Oh no.
The other two hags look over at you in glee and start to take out some ropes and things and walk over to you, Gare. You are tied up while your friends are running away.
Well, I mean, if I saw this happening, I'd stop and try and help, so...
Oh, you want your flame spirit to, like, shoot their ropes?
No, I would, like, stop and try attacking the one who cast the spell. Try and break concentration.
That's true. Alright, alright, Grug, you're doing that. Are you still dashing, Grug?
Because hold on just a tick.
Just depends on if I would have seen what was going on.
My bird's gonna stay up in the air and fly to right here for now. And keep blasting for now. It's alright, trust me. I have a plan. They're still, like, getting prepared to tie him up? Or, like,
yeah.
How many actions would the bird have in time? Just to, like, before they get over here to start tying him up and everything.
How many actions? Let's see. Oh, your Raven?
Yeah, how many times would my flame spirit be able to do something in this amount of time that they're trying to tie him up?
It could keep peppering them with fire in that time.
Well, I only need to do one more thing now that he's this close. It'll fly right next to Gare and teleport him.
Nice. Alright.
What? What? Your flame spirit thing can do that?
It can teleport itself and one other creature and deal damage to the creature next to it. So she has to make a dex save, and he teleports him all the way over here. 30 feet, right?
Holy shit!
So yeah, you're gonna be right here. It's gonna be right here. And she has to make a dexterity save.
Oh my god, that's amazing.
It's the best skill it has, especially because I can cast it on like multiple allies, and it actually failed.
Oh my god.
So she does have to make a con save, which she failed.
You're free.
Guys, I was concocting my new character because I was pretty sure we were gonna have Gare and Wolf Pies, but holy shit, your fire spirit.
Fire spirit comes in clutch, and it's your turn. So get the fuck out of there.
So Gare stands. He shakes off his rage, just yells, "Maybe next time, whore bitch!" And he spits, and he turns and he runs.
Like the perfect rage swear ever. Like, this what you're seeing somebody who's beating you at Call of Duty. I love it.
So
Bird's
basically,
gonna stay behind, and, like,
Mhm.
try and distract them by peppering them with fire, though.
all right, yeah, they start focusing on the fire spirit as you guys are running off with the children in tow. You rush back out of the away from the flaming nightmare that is Old Bone Grinder. All right, so
We lived.
yeah, you lived and you saved some children.
Oh, I'm not gonna lie. I know very little about this campaign, but when I was first getting into 5e, I did hear the story of Old Bone Grinder. I didn't really know what was going on or anything, but I remembered hags, windmill, and oh my god, this is horrible.
So maybe we shouldn't have immediately tried to burn down the windmill full of kids, is what you're saying.
No, I'm glad we did it because we at
Okay.
least dealt with the issue.
At least, you know, we should have, like, barred the doors first.
Oh my god.
Dang, why didn't we think of that?
Wow, that bird came in clutch. Holy shit.
So as we're running, Gare, once we're like miles away and like the smoke is billowing in the distance, Gare is going to stop. Like, I imagine we're all going to take a second to breathe, especially because we got kids with us. Gare is going to turn to Ash and scoop him up into a bear hug. Big, meaty, furry bear hug.
So I assume someone has cast some kind of healing magic on
Oh, the moment we get away from the witches, I am healing him. Like, he is getting a cure wounds right now.
All right. You guys do exactly that. So are you going to go back up along the old Svalich road back to Valaki, or are you going to go southward towards Barovia?
So Gary, he scooped up Ash in this big furry bear hug, and it's just like, down, and he's okay. Thank you.
Actually went better than I thought it would, guys.
Yeah.
We
Yeah.
all lived, we burned something down. It's like kind
Only
of our
one
pastime.
of us almost died.
Run in, burn, and leave. I mean, it works, right?
Kill me.
That seems to be our new strategy. Run in, burn, someone gets dropped, we run away.
It says, I think the people of Barovia would like to know that their children are safe now.
The kids pipe up and say, "Please, do not take us back to our parents."
Oh, why? What's wrong?
Oh, no. More responsibility.
They traded us for these wretched pies in the first place. Do you know Irina Koreana? She is kind and good, and she will take us in if we ask her.
Wasn't this the woman we escorted
That's
to
the lady
Valaki?
we escorted to the village, yeah.
Alright, well, it sounds like we're going back to Valaki then.
Alright, that's fine.
Am I healed yet?
No. You actually failed your death saves.
Cool.
No, yeah, we healed you.
I'm weak. Well,
Yeah, roll the cure wounds and
Oh yeah, sorry, I meant to do that.
see how much he has left.
give me one.
Nice.
Oh, nice. That's a really good one. All right, you take back to the roads and you make tracks. You're making good time. You get back to Valaki. The festival activities and preparations are in full swing now. The whole town is decorated with wicker suns and flowers and things. You do hear some commotion, however. some guards running around are talking to each other and say, "All right, if you don't, or not, the tiger was last seen this way. Use lethal force if you have to, but try to catch it alive." And they start to rush off in down a hallway or an alleyway. And the whole city kind of seems to be in a stir over a tiger getting loose.
Well, all right.
So, what do you want to do?
What do we want to do?
How many animals are in this woods that are like actual slightly strong animals?
Well, you know that there are numerous wolves, but their loyalty in this realm to even one such as you is dubious at best.
What if I cast a spell on them that charmed them?
You could sway them if you went out hunting for wolves.
Right. We might do that, guys, just so we have an extra ally. Especially because I get a cast of animal friendship once a day for free. So that means that I could permanently charm a wolf for us.
Or maybe a tiger.
Yeah, because we're gonna find a fucking tiger in the woods.
Or, running around the city.
I mean, we might.
I mean, that would be quite good.
It's an option.
Let's go look in the city, apparently, for a tiger.
Oh, are you? So would you? Would you rather go into the woods and search for wolves, or do you want to stay in the city and look for the loose tiger?
Well, first, let's take the kids to.
Yeah, we should probably do that. Is there actually a loose tiger? Like, that's something that's happening?
Yes, like, there's a loose tiger. The guards are serious. There's a loose tiger in the city for one of the shows in the festival.
Well, would they let us keep it if we fucking caught it? Probably not, right?
I don't know. You could try.
I mean, what's the worst that happened? They tell us no.
Gare, at this point, Gare's like, children first, and then we can go on a tiger hunt.
Of course, children first. The tiger is probably not something you should bring around kids anyways.
Alright. You go off to the Blue Water Inn, where you see Irina sitting kind of peacefully. She's got her hand on the side of her neck, kind of leaned over, as she's sipping a small cup of wine.
Gare will approach, and he will say, but we'd be able to ask you a favor.
She looks to you and says, "Oh, what sort of favor might I help you with? You did escort me to this safer place than Barovia, so I believe I will try to help you if I can."
Gare will sort of present the children to her and says, "These were children that were traded for pies back in Barovia. The old lady who makes them was some sort of monster that presumably...
You stopped Morgantha? She's been taking children from Barovia for years."
I wouldn't say we stopped her, but we kind of set her windmill on fire.
Her back is the proper term.
Bitch and her daughters are yet live. We will try to amend that in future. But for now, will you take care of them?
Yes, I will do everything I can. Thank you. And she and the two kids rush up to her and hug her legs, and she bends down to clutch them in a sort of motherly way. And she orders them some food from the bar. It's basically she gets them like some wolf meat, some like wolf flanks and things like that.
That's disgusting, but alright, at least it's something.
You better take good care of those kids. I almost died rescuing them.
All right. The children
Really
have been
sad,
saved. All right, what do you want to do next?
So, dab on it. I want to go talk to the guards about this tiger, because if viably I can charm it, then we would have a permanent, rather powerful ally.
Yeah, this sounds like an amazing idea. Let's do the thing.
All right.
Because I can cast a free cast of an animal friendship to charm it, essentially, every single day. So, let's go talk to the guards about this tiger.
Do it.
So, I specifically want to ask the guards if we can keep the tiger if we find it.
The guards say, if you can keep it under control, then we will allow you to keep it.
I know for a fact I can keep it under control.
It belonged to some circus man, a pointed-haired gentleman, a little older originally. From what it seems our investigations indicate, its cage broke and it ran loose. But if you can control it, then yes, you may keep it.
Alright. Let's go find this tiger, guys.
Alright. Can I do like a
Yay.
survival roll or something to try and track it?
Absolutely, you can do survival. Knowledge nature would be good. I'll allow perception and investigation too, if you have that.
A 5 in perception if somebody wants to help me.
I'm good at investigation.
All right, roll me investigation then.
Me?
I'll also just do perception then. Oof! It's a big oof. Right, guys?
I'll take
Big
out
oof.
the fancy jeweler's loop and look for footprints.
Grug's over here. What's the tiger look like again?
Like
This
a
is
big
like
cat.
a big dog,
roll
right?
for the best roll for this
Close.
is probably survival, so Jesus.
All right, well, you run around all day, and you basically waste like 3 hours trying to find this tiger. And when you do, you see one man flanked with some guards. He is kind of a rough-looking guy. One of his arms in particular looks like it's something off of a demon, but otherwise he looks the same. He has an axe at his belt, and it looks like he's got the tiger by the scruff, and he looks happy and he looks mean.
That's the wrong tiger, dude. You're looking for a different tiger.
Roll deception.
Oh boy. I'm not very charismatic.
What's he do? Because, I mean, obviously he doesn't. He thinks. Well, I mean, he has to roll an insight, so.
He's gonna beat it.
Right.
I mean, for all we know, he has an 8 in wisdom.
He says to you,
He's named.
"You're a liar. This thing
Grug
is
steps
mine
forward
now."
and says- Grug steps forward and says, "I don't think you understand what he said. You're looking for another tiger."
Air is gonna sort of saunter up and like try and look intimidating. He's gonna use the help action to help Grug.
Oh, to help
basically.
Grug. Gotcha. All right. Roll your advantage intimidation, Grug. Well, it's better.
You know,
Extra +1, I'll take it.
Right.
I bought him.
Are you fucking kidding me? Are you fucking kidding me right now?
Oh, hang on a minute.
This is your distraction to cast the thing on the thing, the spell on it, so that it just listens to you,
Oh.
Jake.
Yeah, how close are we to it?
Close enough to actually, like, he's holding, you can see him holding the tiger, and this
Are we within
tiger,
30 feet of it?
yeah, you're within 30 feet. This tiger has it actually has some particularly long teeth in the front.
Oh, it's a saber-tooth tiger? Holy shit, we gotta
Yes.
save this thing, guys.
It is
Oh,
legit
shit,
a
wait.
saber-tooth tiger.
Can I charm one of those? Is it still 3 or lower in intelligence? I'll find out. Nah, sorry, wrong one.
It is
Oh,
3.
There we go. I cast Animal Friendship on it then. Oh, it doesn't get a Wisdom save if its intelligence is less than 4.
Oh, so it just automatically, okay. The saber-tooth tiger,
It does not even get one unless it's less than, if it's higher than 4.
yeah, its intelligence is 3. This thing gives you the saddest kitten eyes in the world. It just looks at you like it's a big puppy dog. Just the saddest look. You know now it's your friend. What do you want to do?
Tell the guy to let go of my tiger. It's my fucking tiger. Look, buddy, that's my tiger.
And tell the tiger to come to you.
Are you trying to kill it, or are you trying to capture it?
I will put it on my wall. It will make an excellent addition to my collection of wolf fur.
Look, you can't just kill my pet, though. It's mine. I'll tell the guards.
Oh no. Have we had any time to rest between now and then?
Of course not.
I'll say you can have a short rest. You've had a short rest moving from traveling from Old Bone Grinder all the way up to here.
Give me health. Lots of it. Is my hit die supposed to be a D4?
No, you just haven't.
Oh
you have
god,
to change
no.
it.
Stupid
I
artificer.
don't actually think there is anyone with a D4 hit die in 5e.
Oh, not since 3rd ed.
Oh, it's supposed to be D8. Okay,
See
I'll
where
look
it
at
says
that.
the
I got it, I got
D10?
it. I got it.
Okay, excuse me. Excuse me.
There. That's better. Use the fuck out of me. That's a big cat.
I mean, it's a tiger of the saber-tooth variety.
He says, "You're not getting this tiger. This tiger is mine." And and his spare fist starts to flare with fire. Roll initiative.
Oh,
Hey.
good God, he's a firebender.
I can do stuff like that too, bud.
I have a bad feeling about this.
So, should
Me
I, like,
too.
roll for the tiger, or...
Let's get into 2 terrible fights that are over our heads in one session.
Alright, I will give Jake control of the tiger.
Sounds like a very good idea that cannot go wrong. I get to name
And
the
handed
tiger.
his gun to his babby.
Alright, try that.
I don't have its character sheet, just the bio and info. You have to give me permission to edit it to see the character sheet.
Alright, how about now?
I can see it now.
Excellent.
Jesus.
Well, the tiger's going first.
Yeah, he is definitely more dexterous than I am.
Alright, saber-tooth tiger, what are you gonna do?
Is he like grappled or
He currently has the saber-tooth tiger grabbed by the scruff.
does that give disadvantage or
No, it's if it really it's more been kind of it was definitely he scared it with his fire, but with you backing it, it's not as afraid as it was.
okay, then he's gonna try and claw his face.
Roll it. It tries to slash around him, but misses.
God!
What is with our rolls today, dude?
This game has it in for us.
Ice. Just
Yes.
real. Son of a bitch. I could have cast Beast Sense as a ritual. That probably would have helped.
Well, that takes 10 minutes.
Yeah, but we
Right.
spent 3 hours.
Oh,
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm surprised didn't I get like a 19?
Yeah,
Ash.
but we all, as a whole, didn't roll high enough.
You guys suck.
Ash, what do you want to do?
I mean, we're gonna just take a long rest after this, right?
Right.
More than likely.
Wait,
Fucking unload on these motherfuckers.
Alright, he's actually 15 feet away, so it won't hit him. I'm gonna summon my flame spirit right... God damn it, I still hit that out. Right here... Here. Where it will hit all of them with fire, but not the tiger. They have to make dexterity saving throws, which they all 3 will pass, of course.
as is tradition.
As is tradition, I shall
As is
pass their
tradition.
saves.
Oh my god. What is this? Do they not understand that they're supposed to all 3 pass it
Oh
immediately?
my god.
Good lord.
This is awkward tradition.
How much fire damage do they take?
13.
Both the guards immediately burst into flames and die.
Oh my god.
They are skeletons.
So we're committing murder for the sake of getting a tiger.
I mean,
Gare
Right.
sees... Gare! There's a part of Gare's mind just like, oh, that's right, in civilized land you can't just kill people. But, like,
can't.
Alright, is there anything else?
I mean, this guy's 2 guards just exploded and died. Does he want to just surrender, or... Like, look, buddy, you can leave. We're... You know?
Well, on a scale of 113 to 1, he's at about a 99.
I this guy is just about to get, like, fucking to hell then, because we're all just gonna body him, I think. I know he's got a lot, but... Alright, Grug. I'm done.
We hope.
Alright, Greg, what are you gonna do?
I move my speed, and I chuck a hand axe at him.
Unfortunately, he bats it away with his other hand as you lob the hand axe in his direction.
That's as far as I can move, so...
Aldwin, what do you want to do?
Oh, not die. Is that a possible?
Spread out so he doesn't fireball us.
Good idea.
I guess I should say that in character.
Oh, gosh. Can I? Is there any? Is that tiger like so big that I wouldn't be able to shoot this guy? Or will he, like, have cover?
Depends on where you're shooting him from. If you're shooting him from like the left, then you're fine.
We'll just shoot him from where I am. There's a little bit of a cover. That's fine. Okay,
All right,
kitty.
roll it.
Yep.
That is a miss.
Alright, well, I've got a bonus action here. Somebody's getting shot at with a cannonball.
Oh, that actually hits him. Oh my gosh. He is forced away. He gets knocked back 5 feet from the force of the blow, and his hold on the tiger is broken. He coughs as he's thrown backwards.
That is my turn.
Armor is this guy wearing, then?
Okay, my roll 20 is being weird.
What's it doing?
It's not highlighting anything that I click on.
Wow, it's acting up.
What? Roll 20 is borked? Say it ain't so.
I just don't believe it.
Let me pause the recording real quick and I'll refresh the page. Alright, we're back. Who's next? Let's see. Gare, it's your move. What do you want to do?
Right. So Gare is going to step up to there. As he does, he's going to be holding his bear-tooth totem, and he's going to drop a Hexblade Curse on this guy. He's going, that's a bonus action, and then he's going to Eldritch Blast him. He's going to do the Warlock thing.
Alright, roll it. That's a hit. You blast him for 8 force damage.
Pew! As he steps up, he just says, the shadow's been denied once today. It will not be denied again. And this spear kind of, it starts as a spear, and then as it barrels towards him, it takes on the aspect of like a bear's maw that sort of clamps on him as it collides with him.
He reels back, and as it pops him and dissipates, he tries to swat away at it as if it was still there, but then looks at you angrily. You will pay for that.
I bet I will.
I feel a fireball coming.
I'm guessing he can't actually cast Fireball.
We'll see.
Jeez.
If he could, he probably would have done it. See, there we go. Just throwing a fireball at someone.
Yeah, you take the 14 fire damage, Matt. Or not, not,
Me?
no, not that Matt, the other Matt. Gare, yeah. Gare, yeah, you take the 14 fire damage as he hurls a blast of flame in your direction.
Oh.
Saber-tooth tiger, what are you gonna do?
He's going to move to about there, and then wait, about there. Yeah, and then run forward and attack so he can use his pounce.
Alrighty, roll it.
So boom, he's gonna miss it, but that's okay because he misses all of it. See, it's all good. Missed again. Who cares?
Actually, that claw hit.
Did it? I thought he rolled a 15 last time and missed. No, he rolled a 12 last time.
Yeah, this guy's AC is 14. You
So
got him with the
he has
claw.
to make a strength saving throw. Which he fails and is not prone. And then,
Nice.
as a free action, as a bonus action, the tiger can now bite him, and he is prone, so it is with advantage.
As the tiger yanks him to the ground, it yanks him, like, as soon as his back was turned to throw the fire, the tiger swoops around, jumps onto his open backside, and just pulls with all its might to upend him onto his back.
Oh boy.
Well,
This is awesome.
the best part is he's prone for you guys now too, so really lay those physical attacks out, those melee range ones. The tiger is definitely done after laying that stomp down.
Ash, it's your turn.
You know, I hate to just, like, be a dick and add insult to injury. But you said he's wearing studded leather, actually, right?
Yes, he's
Ben?
wearing studded leather.
And he's holding a battle axe.
Yep,
It's
battle
heavy,
axe
it's heat
in
metal.
battle axe in one hand.
I'm gonna-
weird arm on the other.
So you can cast heat metal on the studs in his leather, right? Because it's studded, or does it have to be full metal?
I would think it would have to be full metal.
I think it would have to be full metal.
That's fine. I'm gonna cast heat metal on his axe then.
That's a lot of ones.
Yeah, but that's fine. But now he has to either A, take the damage, or B, drop his weapon.
He drops it.
I have a question.
Yes.
I'll let him finish his turn.
Well, the flame spirit can attack, but it's gonna be at disadvantage because he's prone. But why not, right?
Right.
Yeah, why not?
Get a double crit.
It still hits anyway.
The guy's on the ground being torn apart by this saber-tooth tiger, and the flame spirit's just like pew.
Where exactly are we in Valaki right now?
We're in an alleyway, I think he said.
Yeah, you're in an alleyway.
So we can safely
Okay.
murder this guy and then just get the hell out of here.
Can
Okay.
I put his hand that he just dropped the battle axe with
Just take his battle axe.
in the hunting trap?
Oh, you want to clamp his arm, his weird arm in the battle trap or in the hunting trap?
Yeah, because then
What do you
he
mean his
can't
weird arm?
use it, right?
Yeah, he has
The
a
demonic arm.
yeah, he has a demonic arm that he's throwing fire with.
Jesus, that's terrifying.
Yep. So you wanna
Or would it be better for me just to? Can I just run up? You know what? I'll just move up and I'm just gonna grab him. Grab that demon arm.
Alrighty, roll it.
Well, rather, I'm gonna make an unarmed attack, and then use my fighter stuff.
A floater things.
And I'm going to use.
You have advantage, remember, because he's prone.
Oh, I do have advantage. That's right. That's right.
And that hit.
And then he's got to beat this 17 to be grappled.
He does not beat it. He is grappled.
And he also takes the additional 2 to that damage. So he's taking 12.
You know, every once in a while, I think to myself, you know, I don't see why people say that player characters in 5e are so overpowered. But then there's the fire spirit teleporting, we now have a saber-tooth tiger, and the I'm going to just sit on this guy's face of Grug. My virtual immunity to damage, and I
And
know.
since I successfully started a grapple, he also
Now,
takes a
to be
D4
fair-
damage.
Oh,
We may
roll
be
it.
slightly overpowered in this one moment, but we've gotten our shit kicked in this game since. This
That's
is like
fair.
our one shining moment. Those witches nearly killed us,
That is true.
and I
All
had
right.
to,
And
I
now
had
for
to
my action
blow my
surge
load to
next
save
attack.
you.
This is true.
Yeah, you got advantage. Roll again in case you get a crit.
Oh yeah, that's right. I keep forgetting.
Jesus, this poor guy. Are you grappling him now too?
Yes.
Yep.
I'm actually grappling him now also.
All right.
So
Tiger
I've got a
is-
hold of his demon arm, and I'm literally just punching his face in.
Does he take
The
another
other arm.
D4 for that hit? Because you hit him.
I think he does. Let me double check. Yeah.
He's in it.
Until the grapple ends, you can also deal this damage to the creature whenever you hit with a melee attack.
He's
So
in
he
an
takes
arm hold.
another
He has a
D4
phoenix breathing fire on him, a saber-toothed tiger bearing down on him, and he's about to have a bear of a man, as well as a cannon.
and
He's not having a good day.
and in a split second, he watched his 2 friends just turn to ashes.
Aldwin, how do you want to back them up in this?
Well, I can't do much because I've got 25 feet of range, A.
I hope this
B, I'm
character's
using a
alright with
ranged
murder.
weapon. I'll see what else I got.
This is when we find out this is one of the Burgermeister's favored servants.
Not like she's ever gonna find out. This guy's dead as shit.
Eh,
He's
It'll
just
be-
gonna wind up dead. And we have to continue to burn his corpse to make it look like his demonic arm did it.
I'm gonna have to pass. There's nothing really I can do that would be useful.
All right, Gare, what do you want to do?
Oh, Air is going to rage, but it's wholly unnecessary at this point. So Gare is going to go up, attack this guy,
She
It's,
grabs
his maul.
All right, roll it.
This guy is cursed.
And he's granting you advantage.
Right? And then as a bonus action, I'm going to cast Wrathful Smite.
Okay, so if you're raging, then
I am
you're
not raging.
Oh, you're not raging? Okay, I thought you were
I
raging.
was going to rage.
Oh, you
but this
changed
guy
your
went
mind.
Prone.
Okay,
Yes.
gotcha. Okay, so you Wrathful Smite
Now that
and you...
you've already got advantage on him. So wait, did you curse him too now?
Yeah, he
Yeah,
cursed
I
him last turn.
So
Alright.
he's cursed, pinned to the ground, grappled, being blasted with fire. This is just a guy who's like, holy fuck, man.
Roll the d6 psychic damage.
I did not wake up today thinking this shit was about to happen.
and then he needs to make a wisdom save. Be frightened of me.
He cowers in terror. Please, please, have mercy. Ah! As the tiger is like mauling him, and you just bash him.
Jesus Christ, dude.
I mean, I'm gonna get it back on the next rest, so why not spend the slot?
I
He
feel bad for him. At
he
this point.
just cowers in a ball and begs for your to spare him.
We're not gonna do that. Let's just keep going. We've made it this far.
All right,
Plus, we
saber-tooth
need
tiger.
We need the EXP. We need the EXP, guys. It's okay.
Saber-tooth tiger, what are you gonna do?
Oh, and since I just realized this, since I used restraining strike, he's also restrained.
He's scared, prone, restrained.
Grapple.
This is the most overpowered beatdown I think I've ever seen in 5e. Holy
We're
shit.
literally just, we're literally jumping this guy.
Oh my god.
But again,
I feel...
All right.
but again, karma is neutral because we're saving a kitty cat to do it.
Yep. And for all we know, this guy's evil. He has an actual fucking demon arm. I'll just have him do that first. Yay, somebody finally missed him, guys. Jesus.
All right, Greg.
Poor guy.
All right, Greg. Oh, is that it for you, Jake, or do you wanna?
Yeah, that's it.
Okay.
Let's just slaughter the guy.
All right, Greg. What are you gonna do? How do you? He's looking pretty weak. Oh, you just beat him over and over and over. All right. He's still begging for mercy. Like you've broken his jaw, and he's trying to. Please have mercy. He's.
No, I'm gonna push your face in.
All right,
Punching him over and over again.
Aldwin. I guess you're gonna pass again, Aldwin, or are you gonna try and shoot him?
You know what? You guys have fun. I think I'll just kind of get closer and enjoy the mayhem.
All right, Gare.
Gare's gonna look up at Alduin just like,
Alduin's
perimeter
back.
check.
World Star!
Eldwin's holding a camera. What is that? Don't worry about it.
Hey, well, we're gonna maul swing again.
I guess you guys aren't ready for it, but your kids are gonna love it.
So, is like, does Grug just have this guy in like a sleeper hold?
No, I've got one of his arms
And
hitting the ground.
I-
and the other
yeah.
arm's punching him over and over again with the other.
Because I would say, like, essentially you're like holding this guy down while he is beaten to death by a guy and a tiger.
Yeah, like you kill him. He is dead. How do you want to kill him? You want to cave his chest in? You want to shatter his?
Splatter his face.
You
Like
you
a
just
pumpkin.
you just smash his head in like a pumpkin. How do you want to do it? Yeah.
Gare brings down his maul, and it cracks into his head, and like you can tell it split him open, and he's bleeding, and then because of the curse, these like dark tendrils basically come up out of the shadow of the alley, and just sort of smother him, and like wrap around his head, and that's the killing blow.
Nice. All right. He is dead. The tiger is now chewing on him. Do you do anything to stop it, or what?
I pet the tiger and it's like, good boy.
No, you
Deserve
can
a
just
treat.
keep eating him.
All right,
That's
it just
Easy way to dispose of the body.
yeah.
The other guy are literal ashes on the floor. He can eat the other guy.
Yeah,
Gare's
the other
gonna take
guys.
a step
But
Yeah.
I loot his body first. Like I find
Yeah, you
anything
can do
worth
that.
value.
Gare is thinking to himself, this isn't the natural order. This is okay.
Is it
But-
a boy or is it a girl?
It's a boy. You find on him, I'll have to take a good look. Let's see what he's got on him. I know for certain you find one very, very strange looking doll. It's a red-haired
I think-
girl doll.
I think the cat's name is obviously Whiskers. You know, I'm thinking this as he is eating a guy. Whiskers or Mittens.
Call him
I-
Stater.
Laying down for Mitten.
Mittens
Could
is
be
very
like-
cute.
You'd be like, come here, Mittens.
What about Cupcake?
Cupcake is great. It's Cupcake.
Yes. Just give it the cutest name ever when we go back to fight the hags. Just like, come here, Cupcake. And they're like, oh, they're going to feed us? And it's this motherfucking tiger comes out of the woods, pouncing on them.
Literally, like, Cupcake's strategy is the same as Grug's. Jump
Remember
on them, and
Grug's
then...
tragedy of eating a guy?
All right,
Well,
I will have to tell you exactly what's on him a little bit later because he's got some. He has a few things of interest, but he is dead. And apart from that doll, that's all I can say that he's got on him right now. And we'll send about here is a good place to call it.
Yeah, Garrett sort of looks up and says, well, want to see if there's... I guess the tigers were bored enough. Want to go back to the inn? I could use a good meal. Tiger's fed at least.
I need to sleep. Very, very bad.
You all head back to the Blue Water Inn. And as you do, you look up and you notice that a few flocks of ravens have been watching you. And you come in, and they say, the barkeep says to you, your rooms are ready and waiting. Have a complimentary wolf meal on the house.
I imagine Garrett's no stranger to wolf meat, so he'll go down on it.
Alrighty.
He'll go down on that wolf meat.
You all go into
Who's
your
that?
rooms. The tiger, you take the tiger up with you?
Oh yeah, it's going to my room.
No, I want the tiger to be in my room.
No, I need it.
Why don't we both
This is-
share the
there's-
room with the tiger?
Why don't we just share a bed, all three of us?
Yes. No,
But
we
I
lay
get-
on the tiger as the bed.
I get to be the big spoon.
No, I want the tiger to be the big spoon.
Okay, fair.
Like a couple
I'm going
kids
home
fighting
again.
over the new kitten.
Alright. So, you didn't actually kill the hags, but
No.
you did
Tried.
stop their operation. I can go ahead and tell you, they were absolutely cooking children and putting them in those pies.
Yeah.
Just traded their kids for pies that had kids in them.
Mm-hmm.
What's everyone at for EXP? I forgot to add last week.
And
We got
let's see.
220 last week. I don't know what that makes our total.
Well, whatever it is,
Last I saw, we were at
between
2920.
between that and saving the tiger, you're level 5 now.
Yee yee!
So just whatever we need to be at level 5.
Yeah, whatever you need to be at level 5. And
Um,
plus the 220 that you started off at level 4 with, or you earned from the last time.
Were we level 4 before?
Yeah, you were level 4 before.
I've been level 3 this entire time.
Dev, we had this conversation last week.
Really?
Yes, me and you, we were on a voice chat as I was driving to town, and I was like, yeah, you know, the game was fun and all this kind of stuff. I was like, yeah, it was great that we're level 4, and I was like, can't wait to hit level 5. You're like, wait, we're level 4? It's like, yeah, Dev, you need to level up your character. And you're like, yeah, you're right, I do. I'll do it some other time. But because you've had the tablet, you haven't gotten around to it.
Oops. So
Oh, that's
am I
fun.
just level 4 then?
No, you're level 5.
Oh,
Yeah, you're level 4.
bless you.
Yeah.
You were technically level 4 for all of this.
That's probably why I died earlier.
Okay,
Yeah.
But do I roll for HP?
Don't.
No, dude. This game is gonna be really hard enough as is, apparently.
Fuck you.
I'm rolling too.
You got lucky.
Alright, not
Yeah.
great, but not terrible.
Oh, wait, hold on. 49 plus my con modifier of 3, so I'm at 52 HP. See, Jake, are you proud of me? I actually got a good con this time.
Yes, I don't know why you always took con as a dump stat. I will
It's
never
never a dump
understand it.
stat. It's just never, like, my priority number 1 stat.
Hey, I get 3rd level spells.
You're darn right you do.
Alright, I'll look at that later.
Since I
really
multi-class, I get my ASI.
See you guys.
2nd level spell.
See ya.
Yay.
Adios.
Alright. Thank you guys out there for watching. We'll see you all next time. Please remember to chill touch that like button, subscribe to join the Skeleton Crew, and if you enjoy the content on this channel, check out the links in the description below. We've got maps and all kinds of stuff we're selling, and we've got other links, Subscribestar, PayPal. Thank you all for that support. I really appreciate it. We'll see you all next time.